Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone, Landmark Titles social media marketing strategist and educator. I get the pleasure of bringing you all Marketing Matters every single Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. This month of March, it's all about spring, right? We're getting rain here in Phoenix this week. The colors are starting to pop. The trees are happy. Our saguaros are nice and full. What if your real estate business could be just as full as those saguaros, right? So today we're talking about the spring surge. This is when it gets busy for us here in Arizona. And we're talking about how to capitalize on the spring surge with using AI, maximizing your listings and your buyer leads with using AI. I've talked a lot about AI. One, because it's just a tool in my toolbox that I use every single day. There's a lot of functions for not only everyday life, but specifically for real estate when it comes to leveraging AI. So let's dive into today's topic and why AI really matters for realtors. We're going to cover things like using ChatGPT and AI to write compelling listing descriptions. If you are still writing your own listing descriptions, paying someone else to do it for you, and you're not using AI, we're going to talk about how beneficial it can be today. We're also going to talk about how to create engaging social media posts that will actually attract clients. We always like to think that we know best, right? But a lot of times enlisting that non-biased third party, your AI assistant, can really help you to hone in on your message for those clients. How to automate personalized email scripts for better conversations. This is another one. It's so easy to just quickly reply to an email, but how you say something and what you say in responding to emails can really dictate a lot when it comes to your client relationships. And then my favorite, we're going to wrap up today with actual real world examples and easy to use implement strategies. So let's dive in today. I know there's a lot of controversy out there when it comes to AI, but guys, trust me, AI is not going to replace realtors, but realtors who use AI are going to replace those who don't. This is going to be absolutely true. AI is going to streamline everything. So you guys need to be out there making sure you're the realtors that are using AI. The power of AI in real estate marketing. It really is super powerful. So let's go over the whys. I think everybody kind of already has an idea of what the whys are, but it saves time. I can't even express to y'all how much time, even in my daily tasks with work, I save by automation, content creation. It boosts creativity and generates fresh ideas. A lot of people think that AI is going to take away creativity and writing, but it's quite the opposite. It really is a playground. It's a springboard of ideas. So it almost, instead of draining your creativity and you're feeling like you're constantly putting out and putting out and putting out creative thought, your AI is your companion for creative thought and fresh ideas. And then it enhances your personalized messaging. It really tailors it. The more you use your AI, the better it gets at generating content that sounds exactly like you and is exactly what you're looking for. So let's talk about my personal favorite. This is my personal assistant, ChatGPT. You can use it to write engaging listing descriptions, generate social media captions and ideas, create personalized email scripts, and of course, brainstorm marketing strategies. And one of the most difficult things out there, blog content. So we're going to dive into each of those topics separately. The first one, using AI for listing descriptions. So listings really do matter in our industry. They are the first impression, and that first impression counts. You never get to make a second first impression. So a great listing description can lead to more clicks, more showing, more eyes on your property. And AI can help turn basic property details into a compelling story. One of my favorite things about AI using AI for listing descriptions is that AI will use power words. It will use words that are going to trigger people to want to engage, to want to read more. So, although you can get the basic information down, is it really compelling without some of these power words and these stories behind it? So, how you can use ChatGPT for your listings. Make sure that you're inputting key details, location, number of bedrooms, unique features. Now, you can, because if your listing is already out there, you can even just put in an address and see what comes up for it. Chat has gotten really good at, and AI has gotten really good at just pulling all the information in. So yes, you can use that, but make sure that you're highlighting the key features that are really important to you. And it's not just coming out as a generic listing description. And then make sure you request different styles, whether it's, and when I say styles, styles of writing. So luxury, family friendly, investor focus. These are not only just property types, but the style of writing that your chat is going to use to create this listing description is important with those as well. Example. So this is something that we would probably write, like basic information. 3-bed, 2-bath home with backyard and new appliances. Now we're going to run it through ChatGPT. So it's going to read, step into this beautifully updated 3-bedroom, 2-bath retreat, featuring a sun-drenched open floor plan and a chef's kitchen with state-of-the-art appliances and a spacious backyard, perfect for entertaining. That's a story. That's compelling. That is so much more than backyard and new appliances, right? So much better. All right. The next one, of course, if you guys have any questions, please utilize the chat or question and answer window throughout our presentation today. You guys have the benefit of being live and asking questions. I'm going to move through. We got a lot of topics, so I'm going to move through onto the next. Enhancing your social media content with AI. I don't post anything on social media anymore without running it through my AI. So whether it is a post about an upcoming webinar, an upcoming class, some event that we have going on, or even just a personal weekend post of hiking or adventures with my family, I use my chat. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. Because utilizing your social media and good content, clear content with a clear message, it builds trust and visibility. Using your social media is going to attract buyers and sellers. This has become one of our best lead resources over the years. People are finding realtors utilizing their social media. So it does really attract the buyers and sellers. And it's a free marketing tool. And then it keeps you top of mind with your clients or potential clients when you create engaging content, things that people want to comment on, not just here's a house, here's a house, here's a house. I'm an open house. I just sold this, but engaging client. So how ChatGPT can help with this. So it can generate captions for property posts, client testimonials, and market updates with quickness and ease. It can suggest content themes for an entire week, an entire month. I mean, you could build out months in advance with your content, which really helps keep you on track and keeps you consistent. And then it can help with things like video scripts and blog style posts that are going to be engaging to your clients. So here's an example. So this is an example of a prompt. This is how you would prompt it. Write a fun Instagram caption for a just listed home with a pool in Scottsdale, or something like, give me 5 social media post ideas for realtors this spring. Prompting for social media is really important. So I like those two. Be specific. So when you are prompting, say, write a Instagram caption, write for a social media post. Make sure that you are directing your chat to what you are wanting. One of the fun things too about using your chat for social media is that you can add emojis into it. You can add hashtags into it. Sometimes if you haven't been doing that, you have to ask your chat to add those things in. But remember, it remembers. So once you start asking that, and once that becomes your norm, it'll just pull like the top performing hashtags for whatever it is that you are posting about, which I think is absolutely amazing. No more rummaging around for which hashtags you should use. You're just going to use your chat and it's going to pull the best. Social media strategies with AI. So I went ahead, I used my AI to create a weekly posting plan with ChatGPT. Yes, this was created with ChatGPT for ChatGPT class. I love it. So I asked it just to give me, days of the week, content type, and write me an example prompt for each of them. So we've got Monday, Motivational Monday. Write a real estate success story for Motivational Monday. Tuesday, market insights. Summarize Phoenix's latest housing trend in a social post. Wednesday, home tips. Give me 3 spring cleaning tips for home sellers. Thursday is just listed Thursdays. Write a fun, engaging Instagram caption for new listings. Friday, behind the scenes. This one is my favorite, guys. Write a social post about a day in the life of a realtor. So these are just samples and examples that ChatGPT kind of helped me. You do not have to follow this weekly schedule. Maybe yours looks a little different. Talk with your AI, with your chatbot, and create something customized just for you. Tip as always, use AI to generate ideas, but always add your personal touch to it as well. So this is something that, like I said, you could do this for every week. You could do this for every month. It's quick, it's easy, and you can personalize. It'll even come in a little like graph. A lot of times, if you ask it to like graph out or write it in a table, come in really nice, clean, easy way. All right, moving on to emails, guys. Crafting effective emails with AI scripts. So why do emails matter? We use these all the time, right? This is probably our key line of communication with most of our clients. And it is really the key to nurturing and closing these deals. That good, clear email communication. How chat can help. It can write personalized follow-ups. So a lot of times you're getting emails, from your clients, whether they are anxious clients or things have gone a little sideways, or maybe even things are doing really well. Sometimes it really is easier to just say, hey, respond to this email in a professional manner. Then you go in and you personalize it, right? It can create engaging subject lines. Lines in your email, that's the first, and sometimes this is the last thing people see before they're moving on. So how are you going to create something that is so engaging that people are going to want to click and open it up? Chat's going to help you with that. And then it can also automate monthly newsletters and drip campaigns. Drip campaigns is one of my favorite uses for AI, because how often do we just set up a drip campaign and then we let it just run, and it runs for years, and we're like, it would really be a pain to have to go back in and create a whole new drip campaign. You can do that within seconds with ChatGPT. So here's just an example of a before and after email. So before, the subject line would be something like, oh, just checking in. And then we'd be like, hey, Joe, wanted to follow up and let me know if you're still interested in buying or selling. That sounds like a lot of our responses, right? Like how we would reach out to clients. But let's go ahead and put a little flair on it with ChatGPT. Your dream home search, next steps. Hey, Joe, I just came across a few properties that match what you're looking for. Let me know when you're available to chat and I'll send you over the details. Excited to help you find the perfect home. How much more compelling is that, right? So much better. So just a little simple, easy tweak using those power words, making a little bit more of a flair on your writing style can help so much. So ChatGPT, one little tips with it, can generate templates, but always make sure you personalize them. So avoid just copying and pasting into whatever it is that you're doing, like emails, drip campaigns. Make sure that it is really in your voice and that there is a little bit of you. Now, the longer you use chat, the more it's going to become like you. So down the road, you may actually end up, reading things that you're like, that sounds exactly like me, but read through it all the way. And even as good as chat can be, every once in a while, I know I use it to create our weekly emails that go out and tell you guys, what subjects are coming up. And this week, if you guys opened your email, you may have noticed your email said Tuesday instead of Wednesday. That was me not double checking, not personalizing, right? So, it is one of those things. As long as I've been using my chat and I feel pretty confident, every once in a while, one of those little details will be off. We all know marketing matters on Wednesdays, not Tuesdays. All right. So double check, right? Personalize it. Let's talk about some tools. So AI tools to supercharge your marketing. So ChatGPT, openai.com. That is my favorite. I use that one, like I said, every day, but there are other AI tools out there, such as Canva. Now, we do have some Canva ChatGPT classes. If you want to learn more about Canva, I really recommend checking out some of those recordings. But Canva has so many AI built-in integrations. So you can do social media, just listed flyers. They even have ChatGPT-like tools that you can work through your documents with as well. Grammarly AI. So this is another thing that AI has amazing for. If you are like me and your grammar and your spelling are a little off sometimes, putting it through things like Grammarly will help you really get that proper grammar and spelling and punctuation and everything. It's going to really just perfect those emails and your descriptions. Rapid Stats. This is one of the Armless core tools. It is an AI-driven market data and analysis software. So utilizing Rapid Stats, that's another great tool that has AI integration. And then ChatGPT and CRM integrations, automating your client follow-up. Now, we don't talk too much about creating automated systems using AI on Marketing Matters, because this is always more of a general, if you haven't been using, AI for these things, please get on and do it. But there are so many integrations out there and systems where you can really start setting up automated things. They're going to save you so much time, and that's how you can continue to utilize AI. So AI, it saves time, but it does not replace the personal connection. So these are all your back end things that you're using AI for, but you still need to be making sure you're making those calls, you're setting up those meetings, and you're getting in front of people and building those relationships. Now, this is my favorite part. We're going to talk about the real world success stories because they work. Oh, these are so amazing. So, case study with social media boosts. An agent used ChatGPT to generate 3 months worth of Instagram content in 1 hour. So this is something that would have taken a lot more than 1 hour in the past. 3 months worth of content in 1 hour. What they found was their engagement doubled, leading to 2 new buyer clients. They put in an hour worth of work and they got 2 new buyer clients, and engagement doubled by utilizing their tools. Working smarter, right? Not harder. Email. All right, let's talk about emails. So a realtor used ChatGPT to write personalized follow-up emails. Their response rate increased by 40% in 30 days. Once again, this is instead of, hey, I found this home, you might like it. This is utilizing that content of your dream home. I found these searches, and just really livening up those emails. So 40% increase in 40 days with the response rate. That's huge. Key takeaway though, AI saves time and improves results when it's used correctly. To use it correctly, you got to use it all the time, though. I'm telling you guys, the more you use it, the better. All right. And then common mistakes and fixes. You may have been using your AI in your chat and you're like, yeah, I'm getting okay results, but it's not like everything I thought. Check out these common mistakes. And maybe these are some of the things that you could improve on a little bit. Copying and pasting. This is mistake number one. And I'm telling you guys, this is mistake number one because I do this myself. Yeah, every once in a while, you guys might see a little something out there, and I'm like, it's good, it's good, it's good. But mistake number one, copying and pasting AI content without editing, without reading through, without personalizing it. All you've got to do is just read it, review it, and then tweak it for accuracy. Like I said, this email it's a perfect example this week of me not reading and reviewing. Said Tuesday within the email, had the date right? Today's March 12th, but it had Tuesday, March 12th, as opposed to Wednesday. So just review it, make sure it's accurate before you send it out, and then personalize it. I caught it when I was doing my social media posts. So there you go. That's why it's my number one. The mistake number two is overusing AI and losing your unique voice. Make sure that when it comes to content, you do still stay true to your own voice, to your own content and your own message. Use AI as a guide, but really, when you're doing especially social media, keep it authentic. So maybe even every once in a while, hopping off the AI train for your posts and just making it something simple, beautiful, unique, right? So keep that one in mind as well. Always stay authentic. And then this is the third and I think biggest mistake is using outdated AI prompts. So when I say outdated AI prompts, a lot of times you'll use the same wording, or you might be on a webinar like this and somebody's like, hey, use this prompt. But not all prompts are going to work exactly the same with all AI chatbots. So playing around and experimenting with prompts to refine your results. So once again, the more you use it, the more you're going to understand how to talk to your AI. Remember that using your AI is like having a conversation. You don't want it to be just, super abrupt or, or over the top, but how you would have a conversation with your own personal assistant. How would you ask them to write certain things for you? So that's a big one as well. AI is a powerful, powerful assistant, but always remember, you are the expert. AI is there to assist you, to assist in your vision. So you have to train it on what your vision is and what you are looking for. I always call it my personal assistant, because it really is that, but I'm the one behind the wheel driving it. So always really important to remember that. All right, we're going to wrap up with an AI marketing action plan. So this month of webinars really is not just about the information. It is about creating an action plan. We had 7 steps to clean up, to spring clean your real estate business last week. They were designed to be done over the last 7 days in between this webinar. So if you have done those, pat yourself on the back. If you've done at least one of those, pat yourself on the back. We got homework this month. So if you didn't see last week's recording, go back, check it out. Check out those 7 steps, because we're going to dive in this week into your AI marketing action plan. So here are the steps. Utilize at least one of these steps this week. Remember, this is homework. So steps to get ready to use it. 1, set up a free ChatGPT account and test some different prompts. OpenAI.com is my favorite ChatGPT out there. If you're already signed up, check that one off, but get in there and use some different prompts. All right, number 2, use AI to write at least one listing description and one social media post this week. You don't necessarily have to be utilizing that listing description, but get in there and use your AI to write it. You don't have to use your social media prompt from AI this week, but get in there and start training it. A lot of the utilization of AI is training. And then start automating email follow-ups and client newsletters. So you don't necessarily have to have like an automated system, but get in there and start utilizing your chat for email follow-ups. Once again, the more you use it, the better it's going to be. And then get out there, experiment with tools like Canva AI and Rapid Stats. These are two that I use all the time as well. So get in there, utilize them, and then track your results and refine your strategy. This one is super important as well. That's how I got those stats, by agents, the stories, like the actual success stories. I got those stats because those agents were able to actually track them and tell me about their success. So awesome, right? All right, next steps. This is your homework, guys. Try ChatGPT for your next listing description. Like I said, too, you could even just get in there and start playing around with it. It doesn't have to be my actual listing description, but start training it so that when you get that next listing, you're ready to go. Create a month's worth of social media posts with AI. This is what I challenge you. If a month seems too daunting, dial it down into a week. I can even send you that weekly content calendar if you want it as well, so that you can put those exact prompts right into your ChatGPT. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to send you guys. Of course, like I said, the recording will be available. You can always go and you can check that one page. But if you want that specific content calendar that I shared today, put it in the chat. I'll make sure to get it to you. And then automate your personalize your email campaigns. If you have a drip campaign already set up, I encourage you guys, take that drip campaign, run it through ChatGPT, and freshen it up. If you haven't set up an email drip campaign, get in there and start playing around. Set one up. It's going to take you guys like less than an hour to get all of that set up. So remember, get in there and get these next steps done. All right, guys, any questions that you all have? Like I said, if y'all want a copy of that content calendar, just put that in the chat window that you would like a copy of it, or of course, reach out to your business development managers for the actual upcoming recording for this. And as you guys know, you can always find all of our classes on our event page. I'm going to wrap up with classes that we have coming up. Next week, we have local market trends using data and AI to guide clients. Yeah, we're going to cover a lot of AI this month because, guys, it makes a big difference. But now we're going to also talk about data next week. So hop on that one. And then we have Beyond the Sale, building a lifetime of clients and referrals. So this is going to be all about follow-up. So spring into success every week with us, 10 a.m. on Wednesdays here on Marketing Matters. Tuesday of next week, we have another CE class coming up about social media. Oh, we just talked all about that today. Going to be March 18th, 9 until noon at the Killer Williams down in Goodyear off Pebble Creek. If you want to RSVP to that, reach out to Patty or scan that QR code. And then we have our 2 home tours coming up this month, Moon Valley, 3rd Thursdays at 8:30, and Biltmore Luxury, that 4th Wednesday, March 26th at 9 a.m. down off Camelback. And that's it for us today, guys. So thank you all for being on. This was a great content, great class. Reach out to our business development management team if for this recording, for the content calendar, for anything that you see on here, or to implement the things that you see on here in your business. Beth, Hannah, Keith, Michael, Patty, Renee, Raylan up in Prescott, we're all here to help you every step of your marketing business. And then, of course, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you amazing content like this every single week. We have 7 offices here in the Valley, 1 up in Prescott, 2 up in Nevada for all of your escrow and title needs. That's it for us today, guys. Please attend next week. We're going to be covering data and AI and how to analyze that and how to reach out and help your clients this spring. Spring is sprung, guys. It's getting busy out there. How are you going to stand out? Well, you're going to find out all about that on our Marketing Matters. So I'll see you all next week. Have an amazing week and enjoy the rain.